Any person wants to add anything?
As the court pleases, my lord, let me begin by saying, yesterday during the adjournment that we were accorded, Advocate Baloyi took out his phone and indeed put Mr. Gininda on the speaker so that myself, Mr. Ngomezulu, Advocate Ngumalo, Advocate Mshololo could be privy to that conversation. And at heart of what he said, my lord, he said he's also compassionate for this case. He wants to put this case first, the accused persons first, on the proviso that prior to a day of his writing, he's given that day. And we agreed, and that's in accordance with the itinerary of our schedule that we were given previously. So that's an adherence to that.
So you had an agreement?
Yes, that was the agreement. So for him to say today, now preference is for him to finish on the 15th or 25th of November, sets us back, my lord, in so many respects.
Fine.
As the court pleases,
Yes, Mr. Ngumalo?
My lord, I confirm what has been said by my colleague. Yes, thank you.
My lord. Advocate Mnisi gave us a passionate speech based on hearsay. He wasn't there in that meeting, okay, between Baloyi, the other defense counsels, and Gininda on speakerphone. But here comes Ramasipili to tell us what actually happened, how it happened, and who was there. And it's giving Baloyi is a liar. So there, everybody else heard Gininda say he is also compassionate for the case. He's compassionate for the accused. And Baloyi comes to court and translates that to mean, yeah, let's just go away. Let's just go away and let's not call Gininda until next year. Mr. Dominus Litis, Baloyi, how dare you mislead the court, lie to the court. Whatever little ounce of compassion I had for you because of what happened to your son, out the window. All gloves are off. What in the Mzansi Unfiltered crap is that? You see, this is a testament. It's a sign. Everything that is done behind closed doors comes out up front. I don't know what the saying goes. Everything that happens in the dark, okay, will be revealed. Baloyi, shame on you. So if this is one thing where you have been caught red-handed, what other things have you come to lie about in the court? And I'm not even going to try to be diplomatically correct. I'm not going with misleading. No, you lied. You lied and wanted to push your own agenda of having the AVL person account because she just suddenly reappeared. And then because she has reappeared, she takes priority over Gininda. We could have had Gininda today. You could have started with Gininda. How did Gininda be so far away when he was supposed to be on the stand today? Baloyi is deceptive. Baloyi is up to no good. I don't know why. What have the 5 accused done to Baloyi? And if you don't believe me, wait for the next video. It becomes even clearer. Let's listen to Mshololo because she stands up with a book. So you already know it is not a one-sentence moment. Mshololo, remember earlier she was asked, everybody in the defense was asked what they thought about if they needed time to respond to the heads of argument by Baloyi, and they all said, nah, we'll talk from the bar, okay? They all said, we'll talk for the bar, which left Mshololo alone out in the cold, and the judge said, what is it, my dear child? What is it today? What do you need? Say whatever you need. And Mshololo goes, well, I would prefer to prepare for this. I would. How much time do you need, my dear little one? Mshololo says, overnight would be great. I mean, if it's Christmas Day and Santa's here, I'm going for overnight adjournment. And Judge Ratha says, granted. What? That was shocking. I'm sure even Mshololo was like, whoa, wait, what is going on here? I mean, it's not Gininda, so what are we rushing to? We want to rush to hear the car's testimony of where the car was that day. Did the car kill SENZO MEYIWA? Yes or no? Anyway, so Mshololo begins and lays it on the table. What actually happened yesterday? You have to hear this yourself.
I am the one, my lord, who spoke to Brigadier Gininda over phone yesterday. And we agreed that he was going to avail himself on the days when he is not writing examinations. And then he will only ask to be excused a day before the date of the examinations. So we'll be given dates in pairs of the examinations. And then I asked him for the timetable. He said he has given it to Advocate Baloyi. I said, we haven't seen it. We're not even sure whether we'll be writing those exams. I asked him also if the study leave for such dates have been approved by the employer. He said he will also send that information to us. My lord, my submission is that it will be unfair, my lord, to excuse this witness for the entire duration of 14 October to 25 November. Because that will mean that the witness will be excused even on the days when he will not be sitting writing down the examinations. And that will be contrary to the study leave that has been approved by the SAPS, because he has not been granted leave from 14 October to 25 November. And therefore, he is not entitled not to come and testify in this court when he is not on leave. He is only entitled to not to be in court on the dates when he is on study leave. Those are my submissions, my lord, that this will also cause a delay in the finalization of this case. Also, my lord, I would also like to add and put to the attention of the court that we have been informed of our judge president's intention that he intends this matter not to be delayed. We have been instructed as defense counsels to take away our work. I have an order of course against me when I was not in the court where I should be, and I had to attend this court and the order was granted against me. My lord, therefore it is my submission that it should not be whether Gininda feels he will be able to attend or not. It should be the order of the court that Gininda comes and testifies on the days when he is not on study leave. That's my submission, my lord. That will be the fairness that will be done in this court. Above that, my lord, Gininda is the investigating officer in this case. He knew long time ago that he was going to come and testify. He knew that his examinations were set down for November. He ought to have indicated to the state and requested to come and testify before the term of his examination comes. He decided to stay and let other witnesses testify. We have started this case from the beginning of this year. He should have come and testified, my lord, in order for him to be excused during the period of his examination. And therefore, my lord, I object even before he placed the application before this court that he be excused on the days when he is not writing, or on the days when he is not sitting down for his examination.
So he mustn't be excused even on the day he's not right.
No.
He's writing.
My lord, he must be excused only on the days when he is writing, and also a day before or when he is writing examination.
Yes, sir.
Those are my submissions, my lord.
I confirm
You
this
confirm the arrangements.
arrangement with my colleagues.
Can I just respond, my lord, if I can?
No, Baloyi, sit back down. One would be tempted to say that you have an evil heart, but no, because it's not exercised all the way around. It's not just to Umuzi Sibiya's kids. It's not just to accused number 3 for solitary confinement. No. When it comes to Gininda, you show compassion to the highest level. So you are capable. You're just very selective of when and where you want to do it, because you are telling us, well, based on my memory of school and exams, it would be very, very uncompassionate. No, I cannot even believe this. Again, Mshololo speaks with passion. And Mshololo tells us, you know what? I know I used to call Mshololo Queen of Adjournments. I didn't know why she just wouldn't work on recess. But I get it now. I get it now. They have lives, okay? They have other clients that they have told, I am not available indefinitely until the SENZO MEYIWA trial. Mshololo and Ngumalo, okay, they said, you know what, we don't need to talk to Ntini. He's a waste of time. Let's speed this thing up. Let's get Gininda here. Only for Gininda not to even show up. Gininda is not even in the building. That's how confident Gininda is with Baloyi. Baloyi is going to make up an excuse for me. Baloyi's got this. Again, I repeat, disgusting, Baloyi, that you lied. And now we're not just hearing from the horse's mouth. Mshololo is like, I am the one who spoke to Gininda, okay? Yes, that call was on speakerphone, on Baloyi's phone, but I am the one. I'm the one who set the terms and conditions. And Gininda said he is compassionate. And he said he needs his dates in twins, okay, in pairs. So that when he's writing an exam, he also has the day before. And I think that's fair. I don't think that's a huge ask. If we are to be compassionate, that is fair. Judge Ratha wants to give him the entire month. Wow. No. Not even an employer gives you an entire month. But you know what? Asikolapo, asikolapo. What about if one of the accused was female and pregnant? Was the court going to go away for 9 months because she has a morning sickness? Huh? How long was the court going to grant while she waits to deliver? Today has just been a display of nonsense. Mshololo tells us that, hey, don't forget, Judge, you always tell us about how the JP wants this thing not delayed. All of a sudden, you are willing to give Gininda almost 6 weeks away. And we have nothing else to do because this is how Baloyi plans his life. Wow. Mshololo also shares that she said she asked him for his timetable and it was supposed to be shared with the defense. At the time of Mshololo standing up, Baloyi is still holding on strong. Why? Because he wanted to lie to the court. Do you see the kind of man Baloyi is? He's revealing his character. Gininda was also asked for the approval of leave from his employer. Gininda said, not a problem, I will send it. I bet you Baloyi has it. I bet you Baloyi has it. Wow. Then Mshololo reveals that she has an order against her of cost. Do you know what that means? Do you know how much cost is? It's not piggy bank money. It's a lot of money. And they've ordered Mshololo because she probably didn't show up because she said Judge Ratha is not going to hold court. Wow. And Mshololo says it boldly, like the mbogoto that she is. It will be unfair to excuse Gininda. And I endorse that statement, Mshololo. Yes, it's very unfair. It will be unfair not only to the defense team, but also to the accused in the finalization of the case. Gininda knew he had exams. When he registered, okay, for those classes, you know when the exams are. You don't know the dates, but you know you're writing exams. Why didn't he tell Baloyi, listen, bro, this is the situation. I think it's time. I took the stand. Over and over and over again, Baloyi has been putting Gininda behind this special curtain. Wow. Let's continue. Okay, fine. Let's give him grace and allow him to speak. And let's hear what he mumbles up.
Okay. I don't know if I mentioned this, but let me mention it now, my lord, that in light of the fact that in light of the fact that this witness who is due to testify was traced, Brigadier Gininda then felt that we can then carry on with this witness. He's basically not available for the whole of next week in terms of his exam timetable, except the 17th and the 18th. So depending on how long this witness will take, the witness might take us into sometimes next week, in which case, my lord, that will then overlap with his exam study. But I did mention that he was then going to, in addition to the days that he's giving us, to check which ones require more time, the portfolios. And my suggestion is, my lord, that we have to now determine as to whether the state will be allowed to lead this evidence, and depending on the outcome, we can then take it from there. I mean, if, for argument's sake, if the state is allowed to proceed with the witness, that should occupy us for some few days to come.
Okay. I wasn't aware that there was an agreement which was actually entered into between the states, the defense, and Brigadier Gininda. There was an agreement. In other words.
Well, as I mentioned, that was before this witness
Yeah,
was
fine,
traced.
fine, but there was an agreement.
Yes, that I confirm.
Then it absolves my compassion. Because there was an agreement. So Mr. Gininda, Brigadier Gininda should come and testify, as agreed amongst yourselves. Is that okay?
As the court pleases, but that will then depend on the
Depends on
outcome.
nothing.
On the outcome of the.
You can't say
Yes.
depends.
Yes.
Because if you were to talk about it depends on
Yes.
this witness being bitten by a bulldog.
No. What I'm saying is,
I hear you.
depending on the outcome
I
of
hear you.
the judgment,
Yeah.
Gininda will then testify after this witness.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay. The court will then adjourn. We don't have to come back at 2.
As the court pleases.
The client wants to see you. Should we adjourn or wait for your client?
We'll wait for a few minutes.
It depends on nothing. It depends on it depends, man. It depends on nothing. I absolutely love that moment. Okay, why did that moment happen? It would have happened with the cameras off. Remember that. Remember that Baloyi asked the cameras to be turned off so they can have this intimate discussion where he and the 4 defense attorneys, okay, advocates, sat down and spoke to Gininda. But Baloyi doesn't want anybody else knowing that. Not even the judge. Is Baloyi Mgulugudu? I think today he qualifies himself right there in the Mgulugudu section, because that's some Mgulugudu behavior, okay? Wow, absolutely, it depends on nothing. If because you had an agreement, says Judge Ratha, this absorbs, okay, my compassion. I'm taking my compassion all the way back. How dare you embarrass me after I've tried to prove to those people that like to say the Constitution this and that I am a human. I have sympathy. And today I have compassion. Why is he using all these words this week? But you know what? Asikolapo. Giningi, and serves Baloyi right. Shame on you, Baloyi. A whole NPA. Mgulugudu. I never thought I would ever say that, but here we are. Okay, it is what it is. You acknowledge the meeting only because the defense spoke up. Had the defense not mentioned it, you would have led with that nonsense about Gininda getting 6 weeks off. Wow. Incredible. That's the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you've made it this far in the video and you've watched the ads, you absolutely have my heart. Drop an emoji in the comment section down below. We are still waiting for justice for SENZO MEYIWA. So drop a soccer ball. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload. Thanks for watching. Catch you on my next upload.